is going on, YouTube? This is Vyse speaking, and welcome back to some more Octopath 2, man. In the last episode, if I am not mistaken, we completed Hikari's chapter 3 or the chapter 4, whatever the freak it was, man. I don't even know. All I know is, okay, we hooked back up with Vyse, and that was a good time, I gotta be honest. In this episode, guys, I cannot overstate how excited I am. Guys, it's that time. You remember back in Octopath 1, when we had completed every chapter 3, and the only thing that stood in our way was the final chapter for each of the characters? Guys, I believe we might just be at that point. Of course, I'm making an assumption, okay? Only because every single character's chapter is recommended level 45 at this point. No more, no less. So I have to assume that this is every character's respective final chapter. And you cannot begin to understand how excited that makes me, guys. We have reached that point. In my opinion, I can't decide whether the finale or whether this point in Octopath 1's playthrough was the most hype, the most exciting, right? Because obviously the finale is the finale. You can't beat that. But there's something about, right? There's something about knowing that what you are about to experience, man, is the absolute climax, the precipice of a character's story. Gosh, man, I just can't put it into words. There's nothing like that, bro. But with all of that said, I really don't want to waste you guys' time, man. For each of these final chapters, I'm going to read this whole description, okay? So let's catch you guys up to speed, okay? You remember in the last chapter that Temenos had. By the way, I'm doing Temenos' chapter. That's what I decided on. I started with my guy. I'm going to finish with him first, okay? That way he's not locked into the final spot. But also, okay, we can head right into the deep story, okay? Because you know this chapter 4 is going to go crazy. Do I really even need to say that to you? And you wonder why I'm starting with Temenos' chapter 4, even though actually, it has been a while since we've done a Temenos chapter anyway, so I think this fits. But anyways, guys, you remember, okay, Crick, our freaking best friend, this dude was just the day one, bro. I mean, A1 since day one. Crick was by our side, man. I kept running into him, but he was always such a stand-up guy. He was so good at his job. Too good at his job, you might argue. Because he started to attract some unwanted attention, man. These bad guys, these freaking snakes out here, tracked him down, took him out back, and you already know what happened, man. And it was devastating. It truly just made me sick. Okay, it's about time we get answers for some of the things that's been going on lately, alright? And with that said, okay, Temenos pursues Kaldena, the mastermind behind this nefarious plot, to the nameless village. What began as an investigation into the pontiff's murder has now uncovered a sweeping revenge plot involving the descendant of a people who met a tragic fate. It now falls to Temenos to bring this horrific truth to light. Guys, let's begin. And we're starting off strong as freak. 30 years earlier. What could have possibly happened 30 years earlier? Dina, okay, we know one person with Dina in their name, okay? You know who I'm talking about.
Dina!
Now the question is, who's yelling her name? Oh.
Run, Dina. I must protect the Azure Flame.
Papa!
But you must survive, Dina. Avenge our people. One day.
Bro, he died.
Papa!
Okay, like, I don't want to be a freaking jerk, but you said I must protect the flame, ran down some steps, and died immediately. You died on cue, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me stop being insensitive, bro. You could have freaking lasted a couple seconds longer at least, but We're starting to get the tragic backstory, man. You can see where the story's trying to push us. So obviously, I think they're building up towards Kaldena wanting revenge on somebody. I kind of still don't know who she wants revenge on, though.
I hate the ones who wiped my people from the earth, and the ruthless, uncaring world that allowed it to happen.
Wait a minute. Oh, guys, I'm trying to jog my memory. You guys know I've been gone for a while now. Who are Kaldena's people? Because I know in Temenos' the chapter before the last chapter that we did with Temenos, you know, it was Vyse, and we learned about these 2 ancient tribes, all these ancient people, just a lot of stuff in the past. I can't remember it, man. I hope they help us jog our memory.
I hate them.
But yeah, clearly she hates them.
I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. And if there are such things as gods in this world, they are my enemy. The azure flame forsook my people. But more than anything, I hate myself, my own powerlessness.
Ooh, that hits hard. So, you can assume she then pursued power because she hated how powerless she was. And now she's in the position that she's in.
So I followed in the footsteps of my enemy, professed my belief in the flame, and waited for a chance to exact my revenge.
But it was all a lie. Wow. So she was not genuine from the start.
However, my enemy's strength is greater than any can comprehend. If I were stronger, I need to be stronger. No matter the cost, power will be mine.
I mean, you know, I'm getting Primrose vibes, honestly.
At last,
Where the freak is this?
I've worshipped 2 different flames in as many lands.
Bro, where is she right now?
But now the end is nigh. This is far enough. Ort, gather the guards and come with me.
At once, Captain Kaldena.
Stand watch, all of you. Keep the hound and his keen nose far away from here.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Naught but darkness ahead. That is far more comforting than any flame.
I just don't get why it had to be this way. Why did you chose that as your response to your adversity? Why, Kaldena? Wait, is she a... There's no way she's a beastling, though, right?
This must be the nameless village. I have to stop Kaldena and expose the truth. But where would she possibly perform this rite of hers? Might this extra scrap wedged between the pages of her notes hold a clue?
Overcome the trial and make your way to the rifted rock, excuse me. But do not lose your way in the wandering wood. Hearken to the voices of your forebears.
Well, I see this will be anything but straightforward.
Of course.
Let's see what happens.
And that's all it says, is take on the trial. Now you can obviously explore the nameless village, but I've already sort of made my run of the place. Although it's been such a long time that apparently I've forgotten how to even get to where they're trying to get us to go. I believe this is the way. And believe it or not, I actually have stepped foot in the Wandering Wood, but I was not able to navigate it. It really is like the Lost Woods straight out of Ocarina of Time. 4-way split. You can go any which way you choose. And as far as I've been able to tell so far,
I just came through this way earlier.
exactly.
Have I unwittingly gone in a circle? If this is indeed the trial, then these forebears of mine might know something.
Well, let's go ask the forebears then.
There's no way through this forest. I'm sure of it. Hearken to the voices of your forebears. Might these forebears be among the beastlings in the village? There must be a guide among them. Perhaps I should have a look.
You got some info, my guy? Let me beat that out of you real quick.
Right.
Oh, me. Oh, shoot. Why did I think we... Why did I think we were gonna interrogate him? We're guiding him, bro. I'm on demon time, apparently. Hey, don't mind me.
Doing good. Island riddle, you solving. Very good.
Lovely. A patronizing riddle master.
Follow me. This way.
Okay, did not realize that we are now in a proper dungeon. I don't think there were any encounters before, but there certainly are now.
Where are we?
Long time, this cave. We protecting. Long ago. Very long. Archmage. Darkest.
This Darkest character again. Now, guys, you'll have to forgive me if I'm being dumb. Hold on, let me not make that
Darkest.
mistake again. Was Darkest not also mentioned in Oswald's story? Am I making stuff up? Or was I swear Darkest was mentioned by Harvey in Oswald's last chapter. So is he going to be another one of those overarching antagonists? Because so far everybody's stories are very in their own lane, apart from a few odd coincidences. But this Darkest person definitely has my attention.
The one who tried to call forth the night with an unholy ritual.
You smart. But wrong. Darkest calling, not night. Calling shadow.
Shadow, is it?
Then humans. Humans fighting, shadow swirling. Humans greedy, Darkest cursing. Humans changing, half human, half beast.
What? Is that the origin of the beastlings?
Ah,
Is that?
so that is how your kind came to be.
Oh, apparently so.
Since then, we watching here. Deep within, shadow coming. Trial passing, you going.
How fortunate for me. Do you not question why? Why someone would seek the shadow?
We guiding, nothing more. Before you, another passing.
Kaldena, of course. Thank you, kind guardian. I shall be on my way.
Oh my goodness, we got a whole other dungeon. Man, they're trying to take your boy out. They're trying to wear me down. Oh, there she is, man.
Captain Kaldena.
What is it, Ort? I trust you're not seized with fear.
Crick? Crick was my friend.
You better be honest, Ort.
Yet there were signs on his body that it was your sword that struck him.
Oh, he doesn't even know? You gonna tell him?
I believed that serving you would set me on the righteous path. But now I cannot see the way forward.
Dang.
Why did you murder him, Captain Kaldena?
Bro, Ort is a real one.
What are you plotting?
You better answer him. Why, revenge, of course. Petty revenge. Might as well say it. Yo!
I am simply carrying out the mission my lord gave me.
Captain Kaldena.
Yo! Yo! No, she did not!
And in turn, I gave all of you a mission as well. Rejoice, ye gods' blades! For you have given your blood unto me this day. Let us begin. Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk.
And you know, I shouldn't be surprised. Because we saw in her backstory, okay, in her quote-unquote tragic backstory, it wasn't even that tragic. Like, yeah, it sucks, but you didn't have to choose to be an evil jerk. But anyways, we saw that she cares about nothing and no one but herself. So why would she lead a righteous organization? What use does she have for these underlings? She wouldn't need them for anything, because all she cares about is her own petty revenge. I guess I really shouldn't even be shocked. Wow.
For the light shall fade, and soon night shall fall.
Okay. What's about to happen, though?
Arise, Shadow!
Bro, yeah, bring this Shadow out. Is their name Shadow? Because that's a lame name. I hope they're just calling it a Shadow.
What is happening?
Oh boy, here we go. My gosh.
What? What wickedness is this?
No time for talk. Defend yourselves. Bro, he just went Super Saiyan 3. Oh, never mind. He just transferred the Super Saiyan. I didn't know Saiyan was contagious. My gosh. That was masterful reasoning. Now you can move forward. Yes, though I'm afraid the hard part is yet to come. My opponent is none other than Kaldena herself, captain of the Sacred Guard and hero of Scripture. I've heard it said that the power of a god is contained within her mighty blade. She is immensely powerful. Just keep that mind of yours in motion. The power of a god is no match for it. The human mind can overcome any foe. Are you encouraging me, Oswald? Take it as you will. Then that is how I shall take it. Thank you. Oh, that's a good one, man. I don't think I've seen many interactions between Oswald and Temenos. But that one, I have to say, was really cool.
Members of the Sacred Guard. What in the world happened here?
He's still alive.
Stay with me, good sir. What happened here?
You're Temenos, the Inquisitor.
Hold fast. I can stanch the bleeding.
Leave us. You must stop Kaldena.
But
I beg you.
as you wish. I shall return once I've dealt with her. I bid you remain alive until then. I pray I'm able to return.
Man, it's rare to even see Temenos, even begin to question his abilities like that. Oh, well, she was 10 feet away. Okay.
I see you followed the scent after all.
Well, I am a hound after all.
Serves me right for underestimating the nose on the pontiff's own hound.
You flatter me. Captain Kaldena, I have come to interrogate you.
And I put that on me.
Oh, you would label me a heretic?
But of course.
I came across some notes in the Kal ruins. The person who wrote these notes admitted to using Vados to further their own ends. Namely, killing any and all who held the remaining pages to the Book of Night.
Oh, okay. Sound familiar at all?
The last remaining member of the Kal people mentioned in these notes is you, isn't it, Kaldena?
Oh my gosh, Kaldena! I just realized.
Phenomenal, Temenos. I should like to take you under my wing.
Wow. Oh, you're real delusional, aren't you?
Repent! You are the one being interrogated here.
Hey, by the way, guys, sound familiar? In Cyrus's final chapter, oh, what the freak was her name, bro? Lucia, I think it was. She, at the last final moment, tried to recruit Cyrus before inevitably they had to come to battle, of course. I love the freaking reference. It's subtle, but it's there, I think. I don't know if it was intentional, but it's there nonetheless.
And I am indeed a heretic. I never believed in the flame.
So, the head of the Sacred Guard admits her heresy. You chose your victims according to scripture, to jab your proverbial thumb in the eyes of the gods. Fitting, for one who hates them as much as you do.
Why is everything so funny to you? It's just hilarious, huh? I mean, I wish I saw where the joke was.
Why do you oppose me? You gain nothing from it. And it would be a shame to kill you. So join me.
Wow, this is so reminiscent.
I refuse. It was with the help of Crick that I made it this far at all.
Crick Wellesley.
Wellesley.
A fine young man he was, for stumbling upon the Book of Night.
The world is a cruel and irrational place. I wanted something to believe in. Something to hold fast to.
Come, Temenos.
I want to extend a hand to the weak and cleave the wickedness from this world. I wish to be that sword for the people. I meant what I said.
Is that your answer?
There it is, bro. You already know. The second they start that music behind me, you guys know what time it is. I don't even gotta say jack. I don't gotta say jack.
Why, Temenos? Why must you defy me?
Because doubt is what I do.
You better tell him, Temenos. Oh my gosh.
Diligent to the end, I see. Long may you labor in the bowels of hell beside your dear friend Crick. They say only death can teach a fool.
So, you were behind it all, Kaldena. Come, own your sins.
My sins.
Oh my gosh. I hate to break up the dialogue, but this is a new battle theme.
There are those in this world with sins far greater than my own. Like your precious gods, for instance. They created this world, and in their folly saw fit to taint it with humans. A sin for which they must be destroyed.
How many lives must be lost to satisfy your arrogance? Surrender yourself, Kaldena. For it is I who shall judge you and bring the truth to light.
Do not stand in my way, Temenos. I will make the shadow mine and avenge the Call people. I will kill as many as it takes. I will become whatever I must to see my will done. Our enemy shall be buried with the power of the darkness my people have long despised.
It's my turn now.
Wow. Guys, we are here. And with that, it is Captain Kaldena. I'm not taking this one lightly. I'll tell you right off the bat, guys, the past couple bosses, we've been well above the recommended level. For this one, we are right on par. Okay, I'm really gonna try and not go too crazy here, okay?
I owe you.
I don't want to underestimate and then be made a fool of, you know? That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring the truth to light. You heard it here first, folks.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, I wasn't
It's my
sure if
turn
they were
now.
gonna do this, guys. I wasn't sure if it would be the same as Octopath. I guess I should have assumed so, that it'd be the same as Octopath 1. But guys, you just have to take my word for it, okay? When I wasn't uploading for that freaking gigantic streak of months, you have to believe me when I say, outside of opening this game just to grind, you know, occasionally, I did not make any progress. I didn't do any chapters. I have not listened to any of the endgame music, any of the final boss music, the freaking credits music, like none of that stuff, guys. It simply does not exist in my mind. I have not exposed myself to it. So you just gotta imagine my awe when I get to, oh guys, I'm telling you there's nothing like it, man. I'm telling you there's nothing like this.
To work.
Why did advanced magic not work with Oswald's freaking thing that makes the skills that affect him go to all people? That's the reason I just used it. That's literally the exact reason I just did that. Oh, this game's about to start freaking being stupid on me, bro. I hate when they do that. That's literally the majority of the reason I made Agnia the merchant was so I could donate BP to the entire party, because that's her latent power. But not even that works. It's like, why is this game like trying to pick and choose when it does stuff like that? It's just weird to me. It's not the end of the world, but you know, it definitely sucks, I'll tell you that much. My goodness. I might have a bit of a strategy here. Let me show you guys what I'm thinking. Let me show you right now. We'll do this first.
Very good.
Never mind, because he hit 7 times. I was going into that strategy assuming Temenos would hit 5 times. That is not best case scenario, but it's also not the worst case, because obviously we would have wanted to break her on the next turn, but this is still good, guys. We're in a really great position right now, okay? This is the type of stuff you love to see. I gotta be honest, man.
Many thanks.
Here we are.
Lizard, bury them.
Man, big damage.
All right.
But you already know we're gonna have to see a lot more of those huge numbers to take her down. I already know her freaking HP is through the roof.
That's my quarry.
Huge for Moche. Huge, huge, huge.
Feel my wrath.
Now get a load of this
Pursuit
one.
of knowledge.
Just stand and witness for a second. I really want to see how crazy this is about to be.
Rise, fierce blizzard.
Even more than Temenos with his latent power and one of the new skills of his. Oh,
Insolent creature!
hold that thought.
How long do you intend to pester me?
You already know the answer until the truth is revealed.
And you'll be the one to do so? Don't make me laugh. Humanity is powerless, Temenos. It is needy. It must cling to something for survival.
And so are you saying you chose to cling to the shadow? Is that it?
As you cling to power,
Another great way to put it.
The shadow will be mine, no matter the cost.
and what is this shadow?
That's a great question, Temenos. I've been wondering that this whole freaking time. What the heck is the shadow? Oh, of course. All she can respond with is laughter.
The shadow is everything. It exists all throughout this world.
Hold on, though. She hasn't been name dropped yet in this chapter. But could the shadow be V-Day? Hey, I just gotta throw it out there, bro. I just gotta make the suggestion. I'm gonna just leave that where it is. I'm not even gonna dwell on it.
It is with you while you sleep. It is with you while you fight for survival. It is with you always. It even dwells within your breast.
Oh?
Were you not aware? See it for yourself.
Whoa, what's she about to do to us? I don't like the sound of that.
This, Temenos, is the shadow.
Bro, the music just faded. Don't tell me she's about to transform.
Incredible.
Please do not transform. Please don't. Oh, see, but now the shadow's about to take you over, though. I bet you that's what's about to happen.
What's happening?
See, you don't even know what you're getting yourself into.
No. Have I failed?
No, no way it's over just yet.
It threatens to consume me.
Of course it does. And the fact that you didn't see this coming just shows your ignorance.
You cannot do this to me. No!
Oh my gosh. Guys, look me in the freaking non-existent eyes and tell me right now that that does not remind you of what Lucia ultimately became in Octopath 1. Don't lie to me. Don't freaking put up a front. Be honest. You can't sit up in here and tell me that they're not referencing Cyrus's story right now. I know Cyrus was the scholar and Temenos is the cleric, but how many similarities are there going to be? She just turned straight demon time. I thought I was on demon time. Dude.
You are not she. You are.
No. You need it. No. No. I'm stopping everything right now. You guys, tune your ears in for a second. I'm speechless. I'm sorry, guys. I have to apologize. I'm trying so hard right now. I'm tearing up. I wish I had a face cam. You'd see it right now. There are tears flowing down my... Not flowing, okay? I'm not bawling. But I told you guys, I've told you several times now. Anytime I'm overwhelmed by how cool something is, how much it hits me deep, I just can't help but tear up. Guys, the tears are coming down, bro. I know they have not just implemented Temenos' main character theme into his final boss's battle theme. I'm just gonna try and continue to play the game. Guys, this... It's just been so long, man. It's been so long. I remember when Octopath 1 used to give me these chills, give me this impact, make me feel these things deep down. I would be in awe by the musical choices and the story choices, where they chose to go with these types of things. And guys, they've done it again. They just don't miss, and I put that on everything, bro. Listen, it's Temenos' theme, but it's incorporated into the final boss's theme. I just have to try and continue to play the game. I can't talk anymore. If I keep talking, I will not stop, guys. You just have to imagine how much I want to say to you right now, but I simply can't. And I'm sorry, but I just can't, guys. I can't. I cannot. I simply cannot.
Magia stigma. Found a weak.
Oh, you're gonna want to thank me, bro. you're gonna want to thank me. Because if you heard all the things I was gonna freaking ramble about, dude, I have no words right now. I'm truly blown away.
Come on then. Got it.
You know, and I have to say, back when we did the end game of Octopath 1, guys, not every character had their own final boss theme, but the final boss theme that was there, okay, you bet your bottom freaking dollar it was a banger. There was no doubt about that. But if you're telling me,
Here you go.
I just have to imagine now, okay, this is the thought that they're setting up, is it not? That ultimately what's gonna happen is once you reach the precipice of each character's story, you will be treated to a freaking epic as freak boss theme that incorporates the character's theme into it? Guys.
Feel the sacred flames rise.
And it's got its own phrases, it's got its own bridge, it's got its own melody, its own chorus, but yet it's almost as though it completes. If you want me to get real analytical and deep here, it's almost as though it completes Temenos' theme. And isn't that funny how that works? Because as of this moment, we are completing the man's story, guys.
Here you go.
Thank you.
This
Agnia.
is beautiful. And you know, I just realized, I was wondering, I keep healing my party. Why the frick does it seem like we're healing no health? I forgot, once she transformed, there was a little note that said like all healing or something will be like reduced for the remainder of the fight or something like that. So we are, believe it or not, in quite the situation. Although Kaldena of Night, guys, is on yellow health. And it might be a Lucia type situation where once we break her, her defense plummets. That's what we're going for. All we have to do is not die before that happens. And it's really tough. Like, do I go for the shield or do I try and heal our party? I gotta go with the safe option, man.
A miracle.
Ow! This.
Wait.
Prepare yourself. Marvelous.
Oh my goodness, I needed
Where
that
was I?
to hit 7 times. Guys, I hope I can show you some crazy damage here. We're not set up amazingly, which is actually why I'm going to take a rare opportunity to actually heal with Temenos, apart from doing anything else. And in fact, I'm going to do a bit of a special one. Hopefully this will heal Ochette over her max HP, because everybody else is sort of kind of good
Fear
except
not,
for
I will
Casty.
keep you from harm.
Huge.
Here I go. These
This is where things get good, guys. Okay, I hope to show you some cool new things coming out my back pocket here. I'm thinking, ooh, we could do so many different things here. We could do so many different things. It might have to be Doter's Charity. It might have, just to set up for the future, you know? It'll have to be.
Arise, Doter, the charitable.
Let's do that on Casty. Let's set Casty up. We're playing this very safe. Particio
Don't underestimate me.
is actually going to be the one who goes crazy with damage. I know things are going to be crazy, guys, but I think we might be able to do something. I set it up so that every hit that is put forth on her hits critically. Okay, and I'm gonna do something that I hate doing in these games. But guys, I gotta show you this 30,000 hired help. Please don't hit the barrier. I'm kinda begging you, please. Okay, they didn't. That's huge. I thought they'd hit more than 4 times. Why did I think it was 6? Maybe I'm thinking of some other skills from days long gone. Oh, guys, we have her on red freaking health, dude. Guys, we have her on red health. How did it go so much easier this time? Now, here's where it gets interesting. Do we use the Scourge? Or do we use... Oh, we can't use Galactus because I used her in the fight before she transformed. There is a fire weakness here, but the Scourge is just so powerful. But doesn't Terra hit twice? But it's the Scourge! I have to use the Scourge, guys. And just like that... Guys, Kaldena is defeated. Just the freak like that. That was what... I don't want to be like weird, but that was so much easier compared to the first attempt. I don't know if it was just the characters switched around. I tried to bring a much more defensive team that actually was able to heal. Crazy concept. Dude, I know hired help is crazy, but we somehow managed to like be good defensively and deal crazy damage. Guys, that was a nice composition.
Kaldena. You poor wretch. You sought more power than you could control.
Really is tragic, man. How many times am I gonna say it, but reminds you of a certain Lucia. She sought more power than she could control. Following Kaldena's death, the Sacred Guard was stripped of its authority. Its deepest, darkest sins now exposed to the harsh light of day. Temenos, along with the Order of the Sacred Flame, brought cases against their brethren in the Sacred Guard and left the body's fate to the law. And thus, the string of case that began with the murdered pontiff came to a quiet end. Now drop some real deep story on us, because I know we're not done. We can't be. We can't be. Mint! We get to see Mint!
Crick.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Roy. The truth you so diligently sought is out at last. But there remain mysteries to solve. The identity of Kaldena's sworn enemy among them. Who led the Moonshade Order?
Who did? It could be Darkest, man. That would have to be my first guess, which is hearing so much about them. But that is still a question that's very up in the air.
And further, what is this power the Sacred Guard was so desperate to hide? That Kaldena was so desperate to obtain? What is this shadow? Solving one mystery begets two more. As sure as the sun rises and falls, there is no end, is there?
There she is.
Temenos.
Is baby girl the original? Man, it's been so long.
Ah, Mint.
Temenos, that's where you run to her side and embrace her in a warm, loving moment. Nah, Temenos not even that kind of dude. He's too chill.
Have you taken the ornament from your hair? What a shame. It suited you.
I'll have none of your deflections. You're leaving again, aren't you? Without so much as a parting word.
Gloom never suited me, you see.
Is your healing journey not at its end?
Indeed it is. And so my next journey is merely a wander with no set destination.
I wish I knew what went on in your mind.
I expect this means I'll need to write you again.
Oh, you better.
That won't be necessary this time, Temenos.
What? Why is that?
After all, your journey is already over.
Huh?
So be it. Farewell, Mint.
What does she mean by that? I'm kind of confused. I thought Mint would. I didn't think anything would compel her to say something like that. Oh, you don't have to write. What? That doesn't even sound like Mint. She's just fine with that. Wow. Well, that was kind of like sad.
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk. For the light shall fade,
And soon night shall fall. We memorized it by this point. Wow, there it is, guys. Visiting his old friend, Crick, I presume. What a guy, man. What a freaking guy. We can now remove them from the party. Learn the EX skill Heavenly Shine. What the freak is that? Hold on. What the freak is Heavenly Shine? Who do I? Oh yeah, look. Consume all your SP right off the bat. We're committing, okay. Then deal light-based damage to all foes. The more SP consumed, the more potent the attack. Oh, you're breaking the barrier with that attack. I can already see it. There's no question in my mind on that one. We might have to put surpassing power on Temenos, man. Oh, but once again, by the way, this is a running gag in Octopath 1, but I still didn't switch around my support skills to fit a boss fight. I had evasive maneuvers on that entire time. Although it wasn't that bad. Everybody else was pretty much good. Deal more damage. That's the freaking name. Why did they even change it? Just keep surpassing power, bro. By the way, guys, you might be wondering, I'll drop a little hint on you, you know? Since you guys been rocking with me, you've been cool with me, you've been understanding of me. You might be wondering, well, Vyse, there is one final, you know, secret class. One final additional class. You know how these Octopath games go. There's 4 of those special classes. Well, you only have 3. And, you know, some of your party members are looking a little incomplete. They're looking like there's no way this can be their final class. All I'll say for now is there is a reason that we're doing Hikari's final chapter in the next episode. And look forward to the things that Casti is about to do. But with all of that said, guys, I've dropped enough information, man. I won't hold you here too long. I'm gonna call it here, man. This one's gonna be a bit short. I guess only because the last one was so long. It's just so hard to balance these freaking videos out. Man, hey, if you made YouTube videos, maybe you'd understand. Like, I'm not keeping a timer, you know, every time I think I'm gonna cut something out, and then I stop the timer, you know, and I try and hit 30 minutes. No, like, this is all freaking improv. I'm just guessing every episode. Unless, you know, it's the rare episode where I just know it's gonna be freaking 50 minutes, and it just sucks, but it is what it is. But, you know, enough of me whining, man. That's not what you guys are here to see. I hope that was as much of a banger for you guys as it was for me, dude. It's always the music when you get to this point in the Octopath games. It's always the story and the freaking music that sells it for me, bro. Oh, there's nothing like it, man. I hope you guys are excited to see and hear more in the next one. But for now, I gotta call it here, man. So, if you guys did enjoy, man, you can always give it a like. If you did not, you can dislike and tell me what I can do to improve these episodes in the comments. With all of that said, guys, I have been Vyse, and this has been Octopath 2, man. I'm gonna let that outro do its thing, and I will catch you guys in the next one, alright? I'm out of here, man.